the Eurovision Song Contest 2019. We have the big pleasure now to speak to the Greek musical ambassador. It is Katerina Duska from Greece. Hello, how are you?
Thank you so much. Hi, thank you. Thank you.
It's actually the second day of the Eurovision Song Contest rehearsals. You've been on the stage today. How does it feel? The first touch of the Eurovision stage?
Well, it feels great to finally be able to rehearse our act on this stage because we've been rehearsing in different studios, and you can never really get the feel that you need. And so I was just so happy to be able to see it on a proper stage, and it's not only a proper stage; it's the ideal stage. It's the stage. So I'm very happy. Yeah, no, we definitely have a lot of things to work on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the first rehearsal, so it's only going to keep getting better.
Okay. Now, when you speak, you sound different to when you sing. Mm-hmm. How do you change your voice like that?
The human vocal folds are able to produce 70 different sounds. Mm-hmm. I sound like an encyclopedia now. It's funny. But that's just an academic fact. So I think that I have a lot of textures in my voice, a lot of timbres. But usually when I speak, especially in interviews, I'm a bit more nervous. So it's always like, hi, when I could be like, hi, It could also sound darker.
You don't need to be nervous with me. I'm not radiating this onto you.
Maybe not nervous, but I'm a bit more giddy. So it's like, hi,
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
You were born in Canada?
Yes.
And in the press conference I already mentioned that, but I would like to do it again. It's for the interview. A Canadian singer won for Switzerland in '88, Celine Dion, et Parte pas sur moi. That could be a good omen. So when were your first memories of Eurovision? Because you grew up in Canada.
Yeah.
When did you touch first Eurovision?
Well, when I came to Greece, because I didn't know about Eurovision in Canada. It wasn't broadcasted there, so I really was not acquainted with it. And I think that when I came to Greece, some friends showed me some videos from Eurovision. I think the first video they showed me was Die For You from Antique. I've been watching it ever since I moved to Greece. Everyone does. It's a huge show for the Greek people. It's a huge event.
Of course, Die For You has got Elena Paparizou as the lead vocalist. Have you met Elena in the meantime?
I haven't met her personally, unfortunately, but we're in the same label, the same music label. So, I know that she's been very supportive of me, and she's giving her advice, to my management team. But I would love to meet her at some point. It hasn't happened yet.
So, tell me why is the connection Canada to Greece? Why is that?
My parents were Greek immigrants that moved to Montreal when they were young.
And you were born there.
And I was born there with my brother. Mm-hmm.
So where's your heart more, Canada or Greece?
Well, I'm Greek. I definitely feel Greek, but my parents are Greek, and I always felt like that from a very young age. I was very close to my heritage, but I love Canada. I feel like a Canadian at the same time. I carry both cultures. Equally, I would say. I wouldn't want to choose. I carry them both very strongly.
Super. Now let's talk about the song itself, Better Love. Mm-hmm. What is the message in the song?
For me, it's about believing that you deserve more, that you deserve better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Finding your true self and just following that path that feels right for you. Mm-hmm. Not caring about the conventional paths. So for me, I think that once you establish that kind of love for yourself, that attentiveness to your needs, and just be true to yourself, I think that for me, that's the definition of a better love for yourself. And I think that translates in your relationships with other people. That's how you can get that better love with other people as well. And for me, that's kind of the key to a better world.
Very nice, very nice. So, how did the idea come up that you go to the Eurovision Song Contest? How did you find out about it?
Well, it was a proposition that was made to me by ERT, and I was very surprised. I didn't expect it at all. I don't consider my genre of music the conventional type of music that represents Greece at Eurovision. So I couldn't believe it. I was very surprised, but it was very important for me that they believed in me so much, and they supported me, and they gave me artistic liberties. So I had, it was a song that just represented me. It was a song that I wrote, and that for me was very important. I think that every artist on this stage should feel like themselves.
Now you had the Eurovision Song Contest, you made that final stage to come here. What can top for you being part of the Eurovision Song Contest? What can be more in your career?
Longevity for me. It's always been about not the easy way, and not 15 minutes of fame. It's something that does not interest me as an artist. It's about the whole voyage, just learning and seeing yourself evolve. And for me, that music is it's a very long path. And Eurovision is a step, and it's a huge chapter for me right now. But life goes on, music goes on, creativity goes on, creation goes on. That's it. Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most while being here in Tel Aviv?
To be honest, I'm just so focused on our show. I just want it to be something that just fully represents us. That's it. Just give it our best. And just have our message translate, just convey our message in the best way to the people. That's it.
Super. And for your time after the Eurovision Song Contest, what is your in the prospects for your career? What's your future plans?
My next album, which would have gotten released by now if I hadn't participated in the Eurovision. It's on hold for that reason. So I can't wait to. When this incredible Eurovision experience is over, just can't wait to go back into the studio and work on those demos, final production, and have my new release out.
Is already a name known for the album? And the date?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. How can people find out about the release of the album?
Through my social media, of course.
Katerina
Instagram.
Duska?
Yes, Katerina
Okay.
Duska on Instagram.
Super. Katerina, all the best of luck for
Thank you so much.
On the Eurovision Song Contest, as well for the future endeavors you're going to be having on the music
Thank you
business.
very, very much. Thank you. So nice to meet you.
Efaristopouli, that's what it is.
Para kayo.
Thank you so much.